हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू इन माय यूट्यूब चैनल रुद्रा स्टडी सर्कल। मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल रुद्रा स्टडी सर्कल में आप लोगों का स्वागत है। इन दिस वीडियो आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन कॉम्प्लेक्स डिफरेंशिएशन। लेट अस ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ द कॉम्प्लेक्स डिफरेंशिएशन differ by real differentiation. See, what is the derivative limit? Let me talk about the first the real differentiation. F dash x equal to limit f of x plus delta x minus f of x divided by delta x tends to 0. So this derivative exists at any arbitrary point x provided this right hand side limit exists. So limit exists means if in this real case we have only two limits, we can approach by either left side or right side. So in that real differentiation, or we say in the real limits, we have only two limits, left derivative limit and right derivative limit. If both exist and both are equal, so we say derivative limit exists and function is differentiable at that particular point. Now if you talk about the complex differentiation, so the definition will be f dash z equal to limit delta z tends to 0 f of z plus delta z minus f of z by delta z. So this is the derivative limit of the complex function fz provided this right hand side limit exists. So now let us see the limit part. So if you take the complex plane and this any particular point, we can approach by multiple way. One way parallel to x-axis, one way parallel to y-axis, one way line y equal to x, one way along some curve. So we have infinite way to approach this point. This delta z tends to 0, we have infinite way. But in the real case, we had only two limits, left and right. But here we have infinite way. So this limit should be path independent. Then only this limit exists. So let me try to explain you the limit concept. If limit exists, which imply the limit value will be same, along all the paths, all possible paths, If limit exists, so limit value will be same along all the possible paths. Then we can conclude if limit differ by along any two paths, which imply limit does not exist. Limit does not exist. See, so this path method we can just conclude limit does not exist. If limit value will be same along any two path, three path, four path, so we cannot conclude limit exists. We say limit may exist. Let us try to understand with one example. Let us try to find one simple limit, then we will go for derivative limit. Limit z bar by z and z bar by z and z tends to 0. Let us see the complex limit. Limit z tends to 0, z bar by z. So this will be limit, if z tends to 0 means x tends to 0, y tends to 0, and z bar equal to x minus iy by x plus iy. Let us check along the path. Along x-axis, I will take the first. Along x-axis y will be 0. So this y will be 0, limit will be 1, right? Y equal to 0 substitute, so x by x limit is 1. And along y-axis limit what will be there? So x will be 0, so we get the minus 1. See, along the x-axis this limit is 1, along y-axis this limit is minus 1. So we can say limit depend upon the path. So we say limit does not exist. Limit does not exist. Let us see one derivative limit. Let us try to find the derivative limit for mod z, fz equal to mod z at z equal to 0. So the question is, check the differentiability of the function fz equal to mod z at z equal to 0. So what we do? Let us try to use the definition of derivative. F dash z equal to f z plus delta z minus f of z by delta z limit delta z tends to 0. Now the point is 0, so f dash 0 equal to z plus mod z. So this will be f 0 plus delta z minus f z by mod z. So this will be mod z mod delta z minus 0, because f0, this is a f0 by delta z limit delta z tends to 0. Now we have limit mod z tends to 0 and mod delta z by delta z. Now what we do, see, so this limit is, if you approach from positive direction to 0, so delta mod of delta z will be positive, means that will delta z by delta z 1 we get the limit. And if you approach from the negative side, so mod delta z will be minus delta z, so minus delta z by delta z minus 1. So if you approach from the positive direction, so both will be positive, limit is 1. If you approach from the negative direction, so we'll get this will the minus 1 minus delta z by delta z, this is minus 1. So limit is different. So we say the function is not differentiable at z equal to 0 because the derivative limit does not exist. Now let us see the definition of analytic function. See, the analytic function is very similar to the differential function. So in that real axis, this is a differential function, and in the complex, this is the analytic function. So let's try to understand what is analytic function. And one more thing, differentiability is the point-wise property, but analyticity is the domain property. Analyticity is the domain property. So a function fz is said to be analytic. A function fz is said to be analytic at z equal to z0 a function fz is said to be analytic at z equal to z0 if there exists a neighborhood the neighborhood z minus z0 less than delta at all points of which fz exists. It means fz is said to be an analytic function at z equal to z0 if there exists a neighborhood at all point f dash exists. It means suppose one domain D is given, okay, and this is the point z0. So this function is analytic at the point z0 if function is differentiable at each and every point of a neighborhood z minus z0 minus delta. So this delta is radius, this delta is the radius, fine, delta is the radius. So the function should be differentiable at each and every point of this small domain. There exists one small neighborhood where function is differentiable at each and every point of the neighborhood. So function is said to be analytic function. And for the differentiability in the real axis, we say function is differentiable if function is differentiable at particular point, but this is the domain property. Analyticity at the single point will be the function should be differentiable at each and every point on a small neighborhood of that point. So this is the definition of analytic function. Like if you take that sin z, cos z, e power z, polynomial z square plus z and all. So these functions are analytic throughout the complex plane. These functions are analytic throughout the complex plane. So these are called the entire function. It's called the entire function. So entire function means the function which is analytic on the whole complex plane and the whole complex plane. But if you take this point 1 upon z minus 1, so here what will happen? This function is analytic in the domain mod z less than 1, and z equal to 0, that function is not defined. So that point is called the singularity. I will define later. So z equal to 1 function is not defined, but if you take one circle mod z less than 1, in that circle function is differentiable at each and every point of the circle. So we say function is analytic in that domain. Function is, if you take any point, suppose I will take some half comma 0. So there exists one point circle, in that function is differentiable. So we say, so in this circle open mod z less than 1, function is differentiable. Next we have Cauchy-Riemann equation. So fz equal to u plus iv, that the function is given. So the Cauchy-Riemann equation, in the short form we say the CR equation. So that is the del u by del x equal to del v by del y, and del u by del y equal to minus del b by del x. So the function f is said to be satisfy CR equation if u is the real component, v is the imaginary component, satisfying this equation del u by del x equal to del b by del y and del u by del y equal to minus db by dx. So this is your CR equation. Now this for the NLTCT satisfying CR equation is necessary condition. The necessary condition, so we can say one definition, the necessary condition, the necessary condition that W equal to Fz equal to U plus IV is analytic in the region R, if U and V satisfying CR equation. If U and V satisfying the CR equation, so first equation Ux equal to Vy and second equation Uy equal to minus Bx. So this is the necessary condition for NLTCT. Suppose you want to check the NLTCT for the given function, so first we can satisfy the CR equation. If CR equation does not satisfy, so we say function is not analytic because it is not satisfying the necessary condition of NLTCT. Thank you. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe.